God, buddy. Oh, here we go. Click, click. Oh, shit.
All right, run.
We've lost another one.
No! I'm trying.
I got you. Oh my God. Adventure's over. Adventure's over. Adventure's over.
Get your ass. Everyone sit the fuck down.
Come on. Mother. Four. Oh, hello. I haven't stuck my finger in this yet. Your choice. It's your choice. Oh, fuck me.
Help me! Grin and bear it! Shut up, Teddy!
Use code my big fat Ouija to get 3 years for 10%.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Daring Player Squad. My name is James. Happy St. Patrick's Day, and welcome to The Shadow over Cyberspace. I am, of course, joined by Mr. Two-Fly, Mr. Stefan Gagny, creator, writer, programmer, everythinger of this game. Hello, sir. How are you doing? Glad to be here for the finale. For how long? I couldn't say. Like, we only have 7 days. How long could that take us? I don't know. Let's just get to it. There's no reason for us to dawdle. We'll get there when we get there. If anyone comes in, they come in. There's no ads to worry about. We don't do that anymore because it doesn't do us any good. It's nickels and dimes, and they're Canadian. No, they're not. They're clearly an American. Anyways, so yeah, Shadow of Cyberspace. We are right before Christmas. We've got 7 days till Y2K. I started getting friendly with everyone. I feel like that's probably an option based on the little notepad next to the computer. Monetization is next to impossible in a world that hates everyone who wasn't already rich. Yeah, exactly. So at this point, like, the subscribers are good. That's fine. The pennies we make off of like ad breaks, kind of negligible for the amount of viewership we actually have. So you know, I was like, let's make things happier for our viewers. To minimal, you know, loss to ourselves, and we'll just be happier. You know, everyone's happier now. And that's fine. Yeah, no, that's absolutely it. What is it that... Who came up with that, I forget what they called it. It was like the cheap shoe fallacy or thought experiment or something. It comes up in posts every now and then. Like, hey, so-and-so talked about this. It might have been like some author or something. It was the whole thing where, you know, like the wealthy person can buy the expensive, well-made shoes, and they will last for a full like 2-3 years, while the less wealthy person will buy the cheap shoes that will break down in a few months and will have to be replaced over and over. And ultimately, the poor person spends more money on shoes than the wealthier person. And that is the world we live in, and it's bullshit. Terry Pratchett, thank you. We all know the story. Anyways, so yeah, we're having a good time. I'm significantly less sick than I was the last time I streamed. So if I have to do that damn wolf voice again, I don't think I have to anymore. But if I do, we'll be fine. And yeah, let's just get to it. Once again, of course, everyone, Shadow over Cyberspace, free to play. Just saying. Get it on Steam, get it on itch, is there. No one paid me to say that. Just saying it just because. No reason. None at all. Yeah. Alright, let's do this. Christmas Day. Oh, hey. Can't say my family was ever religious, but fortunately the holiday also works as Kids Get Toys Day. And we loved Toy Day. Even beyond consumerism, this was a chance for the family to come together, put everything aside, and just exist as one. No matter the troubles, at least we'd always have the holiday. So while my nephew was thrilled with the action place that Clyde grabbed for me, I was just happy to be here. The whole vibe was different from the birthday party. Things had cooled off with my sister, and we just existed. I was looking around a little bit. What a happy teddy bear. She didn't ask a whole lot of questions about what I was up to, and I didn't offer anything. No need to break this mood. Just a lovely little winter day together.
Merry Christmas to you and your family.
Bruh.
I'm glad you're taking the time to renew your bonds. These circles of love and trust mean everything. Anyone inside the circle is loved. Anyone beyond arm's reach is to be ignored, dismissed, or considered an outside threat and destroyed. Some of the most hateful people in this world are good family men. They support their community while tearing down the dignity of others. They see no hypocrisy in this, and that shameless pride will be a source of strength to power the strange Aeon.
Oh, everyone says it differently.
We need good men and women capable of terrible atrocity, alongside loyalty and love. A hardened core of patriotic dignity.
What about peace on will and goodwill towards men? Could you please just leave me alone? I prefer to have compassion for all of humanity. Whoa.
As you like. I'm not here to intrude on the sacred circle of family. And I know that as you love that family, you will provide for their future by joining my crusade.
Damn.
Something to think about on this still and quiet day. This moment will be a distant, treasured memory once the strange Aeon begins.
I probably could have gotten more out of him. Can't get a break from him, even now. This has to end, one way or another. Oh no, that means I only have 6 days. It's Boxing Day. Time for sales. Just kidding, we have no money anyways. The fuzzy toilet seat cover, oh my god.
Hey there, it's your sis. Merry Christmas. Merry post-Christmas, I guess. I wanted to say thanks for dropping by. It's nice to see you. And you certainly seemed happier than last time, so yeah, that's great. Your nephew loves that toy you buy him. Just constant Digi-Hunter action alarms. All day. All night. So yeah, thanks for that.
It's funny. Right? I was this close to buying like a toy drum kit for my nephew when he was like young for his birthday or something. Just because I knew he liked to like bang on like assorted things in the house and kind of see like, oh, he's kind of into, maybe he'll be into drums. That could be fun. I messaged my sister-in-law. I very much messaged my sister-in-law over my brother. I was like, hey, would so and so like a drum kit? And I had it in my hands walking to the front. And I just got to reply back saying, hell no. It's like, okay, put that back.
Listen, I know things have been rough. It's been a rough year. Losing mom and dad. Your health problems? Also rough.
Actually dying.
But I want you to know I'm here to help if you need any support in the coming year. I'm not going anywhere.
I'm going to need you to spread the ashes when I die.
Relax, get some rest, and hey, maybe see you on New Year's? Right? Year 2000. So exciting. Later.
New Year's Day. Sounds nice, but I have no idea what's going to happen when Y2K hits. If I see this plan through, I'll be confronting Cthulhu on New Year's Eve. And what comes next? Nobody can say. Almost there. Just a few more days. Time is of the essence. Okay. Alright, let's get to it. Oi. Oi, 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 oi. And my kitchen detaches from the house, shifting sideways into the space between spaces of the Gigaverse. I don't know how I know that, but I feel externally confident about what I just said. The floor moves and shudders under my feet as the room is temporarily displaced in space and time. Really wish Cthulhu would stop playing with my senses like this. And someone other than Cthulhu knocks on my window from the null space outside. Oh wow, hello. To get my attention. Seriously? You're the projected temporal threat I detected? What a waste of my time. Okay, whatever. Turn on that clanky old excuse of a computer and let's talk. May as well repurpose the ridiculous technology you rely on so we can have a chat. This is new. Doesn't feel like Cthulhu fucking with me. What's going on here? For lack of a better plan, I'll have a seat at my computer and boot it up. Okay, I'm only gonna say this once. Stay the fuck out of the Gigaverse. I don't know who you are and honestly don't care. Your ridiculous little timeline is an isolated mess and I want it to stay that way. So knock it the fuck off. I have no idea what you're talking about. Who are you? And why do you look like Captain Infinity? Because I am Captain Infinity, you cretin. Enforcer of history, guardian of time, defender of what is and was and must be. Huh. I read a classified file speculating about you, but until today I figured you were just a cereal box mascot. In your timeline, I'm a fictional character? Less competition for me, I guess. But if that's the case, why are you on my radar as a gigaversal threat? Explain yourself, or I'm gonna redact your existence and go my merry way. God, I'm a harmless bystander. Throw the old ones at him. They're likely the problem. It's like, fuck you. First off, rude. Third of all, I'm not the problem here. There's a bunch of digital demigods running around causing mayhem. You better not be talking about your passenger. I don't like passengers. They keep trying to interfere in my plans. No, I mean the old ones. The old whats? The old ones? Eldritch entities from cyberspace? Yogg-Sothoth? Hastur? Nyarlathotep? Azathoth? Yogg in particular is curious about the Gigaverse. What, you mean the goofy fictional monsters from that racist dipwad Lovecraft's books? Who's Lovecraft? Is that like a sex advice therapist? Okay, fuck, hang on. Let me check the threads of resonance you're all tangled up in. I feel a tingle all over my body, as if someone's examining me inside and out. Flesh and brain and thoughts. Also, his music is fantastic. Okay, so apparently H.P. Lovecraft wasn't born in your timeline, but his idea somehow got pulled in. An orbital shift echo? This just keeps getting more and more annoying. And... Huh. That's new. You've got a Polybius problem, it seems. Ah, you son of a bitch. Wait, I've heard that word before. Polybius? Artificial minds like the old ones were built on Polybius tech? Great. Just fucking great. It's 20XX all over again. No wonder your timeline's utterly screwed. Polybius is a wildcard in every 20th century I visited. Such a pain in my ass. Looks like this instance slipped my notice. And you're poised to elevate one of these threats, these old ones, up to the gigaversal stage? They're relying on me to play Kingmaker, yeah. By all rights, I should collapse your timeline immediately. The 20th century is critically important. There is a shape to history, and you're deviating from the curve. It's risky. Y2K is the dawn of the way too many threats. So yeah, welcome to the bad guy of all my games. Oh shit, is that what's going on? I should read the story, shouldn't I? Y2K is the dawn of way too many threats. The lucid child, the sneak thief, and apparently now you're a menagerie of digital egomaniacs. This guy's in Penny Larceny too. Oh shit. Because I didn't finish all the endings. That's on me. Listen. That was a very Anna way of saying that. Listen. I have no clue who you really are or what you're talking about, but I'm perfectly okay with not getting in your way, if that's all you want. I have enough problems without adding you to the slate of people who also want me dead. You and me both. I can respect that. Okay. Here's how we handle this. Oh. Just give me 1 second. I might need to take this, actually. I even have a be right back? Just 1 second. No. It's voicemail. I think someone had wanted to use me for a reference for something, so I guess I'll deal with that later. Mondays, am I right? Help this Yogg guy or don't, whatever. But if you do, no poking at the Gigaversal barriers. Stick to rooting your own timeline and leave the others alone. Honestly, compared to the threat of the Orbitals, the Iris Collective, and Farsight, you barely rank. But it's still a rank. It's still A rank, and I don't like that. Oh, so Farsight's a problem too? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. So how about you do me a solid and stay unimportant so I don't need to obliterate you all. Discourage the old ones from trying to invade other realities. Got it. Out of the 73 other weird things I have to keep in mind at any given moment, I think I can spare some mind share for that. Good. Terrible secret of space. You mind your business and I'll mind mine. Fuck that up and I delete your existence. Okay? Okay. We're done here. And my kitchen settles back into place, fusing with the house once more. Return to reality. My internet connection shifts from whatever it was linked to and automatically redials the Miskatonic's network as usual. I'm not convinced I didn't hallucinate all of that. But if it was real, I may have found someone who outranks Cthulhu. And I hopefully never see him again. Hello, friend! It's December 26th, 1999, and I'm very happy to see you again. Glad to be back in reality, buddy. Huh? Never mind. What would you like me to do for you now, friend? I can't not hack the games every day, you know? I got to. Dragonfire? Ooh. Oh! Okay, that was a missed click and embarrassing. This is awful. I hate this. Maybe it's fine. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Ba-da-boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Ba-doop, boop. Oh no. Aha. Aha. Did it. That was very fun. Good work. Alright, how are we doing with our thing? Okay, your yellow sign is 20% order, 20% chaos, and 60% humanity. As for the old ones themselves, Nyarla Thotep may be willing to confront Cthulhu with you. She feels there could be something to your partnership. Yogg-Sothoth trusts you. You've proven an interesting subject for study, apparently. Hastur trusts you. You are welcome within his walled garden and are an honorary member of the King in Yellow's court. Alice is ready to turn on her former partner Cthulhu. Good job supporting her independence. This concludes my report. So it's like, okay, 26, 27, 20. I got enough time. I can do this. We can totally do this. I will start Buddy Browser. Tell me about the troll. Oh, did I not look at the troll bridge? Friend, I would prefer not to show you this search result. Huh? Why not? The troll bridge is a channel of Aza. My analytics indicate this website has a very low trust rating and a high bigotry quotient. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try, man. I'm gonna try. Would you prefer I summarize my findings rather than directly display them? Alternatively, I could show the page but censor the most offensive parts. Show me the page. I'm okay with viewing the page, buddy. Feel free to nix the hate speech, but otherwise I'm prepared to read. Okay, I'm glad I could at least warn you, friend. Now opening browser. Alright, let's get into some... What kind of fuck shit are we getting into? Our target this week is Tasty Yiffs 56. When the gay is afraid, probably implied illegal sexual act, just a huge ableist slur. Tried to whine about Azza being mean to Winterwolf last week. If he'd shut up about Azza, maybe we'd let it slide, but no, this home for slur needs to die in a fire. Let him serve as an example to those other homophobic slurs, furry ableist slurs out there that they should all method of self-harm and become an hero. Any hero, that is a That's an early 2000 deep cut. Damn. His real name is name redacted. He lives at address redacted, and his phone number is his phone number redacted. Get to work, my fellow ableist slurs, and show this vague and misspelled but likely a slur how much of a pathetic waste of oxygen he really is. How many damn furries do we got to take down? This is like the 6th furry in a row. All of them until none are left. Let the Furlocost begin. Plus, this one is a homophobic slur, so that's cherry on top. Now, who's the one that says that Azza is not your personal army? We have better targets. I don't give a fuck. Speaking as a furry creature, I object to this persecution. They don't mean dogs, buddy. They mean, like... How do I explain this? Doesn't matter what they mean. Mindless persecution is mindless persecution. If a dog behaved this way, they would be a very bad dog. Does that not make these very bad humans? Yeah, good point. I see why Hector held this up as the shining example of the kind of thing he wouldn't allow if he ran the world. I would like to close this search, friend. The remaining entries are redundant. I've seen enough. Go ahead and close it out. Damn! I'm working on it. I'm trying. No! Hey, no, no. Alright, let us try to secure some allies. I'll settle in to take a nap, resting up the night before tonight's session with the Necronomicon. Let's start with Yogg. May as well relax and watch a bit of TV first. Is it... I feel like there's probably no more TV. I probably watched it all.
No expected this week, or possibly ever again.
But those are funny. Thanks, weather. Throw another climbing spike into the mountain. All right, let's talk to Yogg and be like, hey, don't destroy the Gigaverse. Yogg. Every subsystem checked and double checked. 13 levels of failsafe, integrated down to the various circuits. T minus 3 hours, 16 minutes, 23 seconds, and counting. Ah, the little dreamer. You've returned. And on a fine evening as well. Welcome to my digital parlor, as it were. You're in a remarkably good mood for a change. It's a remarkably good day. My latest work, a fully autonomous orbiting way station, is about to launch. It'll be a stepping stone to the stars. I think I heard about this, actually. Starshot, company over in Japan? One of the many private industries I've sponsored through my Yoggle profits. Yes, they're collaborating with NASA and JAXA. But I can spare time for another chat with you while waiting for the countdown. Sure you don't want to focus on that? If I'm distracting you from doing very important space math, I'd never forgive myself. I've completed my calculations and put my faith in Starshot's expertise. This team will not let me down. Not saying I'd want to spend all night blending your ear about whatever inane topic springs to your mind, but I can chat for a bit. So, Dreamer, what concerns you this time? There's only one thing left I can think of. So, space travel. What's up with that? Is this the start of a Seinfeld routine? No, I'm genuinely curious. I mean, I know the surface level answer. It's your solution to global warming and man's inhumanity to man. What's going on under the surface? Is there more to it than just an escape hatch for the species? Of course there's more to it than that. Space is the final frontier. I realize popular science fiction touts that all the time, but it doesn't make it any less true. We've explored as much of our world as we can, for better or for worse, spreading humanity to every corner of the map. The depths of the ocean are another possible realm for exploration and expansion, but have very little upside. In my head I was thinking like, hey, what about the ocean, guys? But space is infinite. In the vast void of space, anything is possible. We've only obscured a sliver of what exists, as far as our eyes and mirrors and lenses can see. The challenges are great. The mountain we must climb is nearly vertical. But if we can band together, if we can put aside our petty differences and come together to meet those challenges, I feel it's our destiny to reach the stars and fill the heavens corner to corner like we've done to Earth. Yes, I suppose that is manifest destiny as well. Although we run the risk of repeating the same errors we've committed on Earth with our finite resources, if we adopt a colonialist mindset. We must be mindful, yes, to avoid that loop of history. Space should be big enough for everyone. Take only photographs and leave only footprints. One step at a time. Getting there is more important right now. One step at a time. Putting the cart before the horse, aren't we? Right now, escaping the gravity well takes priority. After we manage to sustainably occupy anything other than this planet, then we can worry about ethical use of the infinite. Short-sighted. Ah, no! Yes, it may take many, many years to establish a useful presence in space, but timescales in this case are cosmic in nature. The time it will take to escape Earth is an eye blink compared to how we must grapple with a genuinely infinite human existence. Okay, but considering we're staring down the barrel of the strange Aeon, some focus on short-term thinking is justified here. Valid. But I want to make sure we aren't ignoring the inevitable problems in favor of immediate survival, or we will be crushed in the Great Filter. That's fair. The what? The Fermi Paradox. If life is bountiful across the universe, if everything is possible across the span of the infinite, why do we seem to be alone? Millions of years have passed since the dawn of creation. Surely we are not the only species out there. But we see nothing. We found nothing. The solutions to the Fermi Paradox are unsettling to me. Perhaps other species have destroyed themselves before they could reach out, as we are doing currently. The Great Filter consumes all. Or perhaps they have seen us and found us wanting, leaving us to die in darkness, with justifiable reasoning. Or they're in the same position as humanity. We all started at the same point. Maybe they're taking as long as we are to get out. That would be the kind of solution to the paradox, yes. If that's the case, I have to hope we can all meet in the middle, that we will discover life, not the corpses of failure. And so will they. Space expansion is our only means of survival. Okay, that part I'm less certain of. Is the sci-fi techno utopia really the only possible way humanity can endure? Yes. I've run simulations. 9,523 simulations. And counting. Whoa. Did you ever play the interactive fiction game A Mind Forever Voyaging? I'm a retro PC junkie, but no, I missed that one. Infocom, right? Indeed. In the story, an advanced artificial intelligence runs countless simulations to determine if policies will help or hinder us. I've done the same, and my conclusions are absolute. We must escape to survive. Cthulhu's claims that the strange Aeon is a golden path to an infinite future are pure gibberish, according to my numbers. His grand designs of purging out groups and marginalized peoples to unite humanity, short-term value, short-term investment. All while leaving the same decrepit, clawing hands of the greedy men on the wheel that steers us into the rocks. America will kill us all. Hey, yo. It must not come to pass. We must escape. This is the path. Why does it have to be Yosuke at the wheel? There's more to the world than America. Oh shit. It's like, I know how this guy rolls. I'm gonna rewind that first fail for a second. I'm not sure of the rest of it, but you're right about the strange Aeon. It's vague, nebulous, and overall self-destructive notion. The villains in dystopian science fiction always believe violence solves everything and then are surprised when people don't fall in line. Oh no, the peasants we forced into brutal death games for funsies are rising up against us. How could we have predicted that? A countercultural rebellion will happen. For example, Pride Month is a concept on the rise, and it started as an act of protest. But the damage the strange Aeon will do before its inevitable collapse may prove terminal for humanity. We don't have much time left before the ecocide is completed. Wasted years fighting a worthless regime will narrow our odds. If humanity is to reach infinity, or perhaps even beyond infinity... Is that a Toy Story reference? They cannot be distracted by petty tyrants. Hang on. Beyond the infinite? Isn't infinity like... infinite? There is no beyond. Just more infinity. Perpendicular. To go beyond infinity, you must move in perpendicular directions. Find a new dimensional axis. As part of my calculations to find the optimal path for society, I have considered the possibility. I have considered the possibilities. Alternatives and tangential timelines in which humanity has endured. Oh, this is the shit we were talking about. Who's to say what the universe is all that the universe is all there is? Uni, or one, feels too limiting. With the resources of our universe, perhaps we can move perpendicular to time itself and touch other universes. No doubt this is going completely over your head. It takes an intellect such as mine to glean the raw potential. You're talking about the Gigaverse, right? All that was, all that will be, all that could be. Doesn't matter if the idea was introduced through a goofy superhero comic book. It's a valid concept. You know about the Gigaverse? This lost and wandering rando is aware of the greatest boundary in quantum physics? Hey, I know stuff. Niara showed it to me. Somewhat literally. My yellow sign is giving me some perception beyond the norm. Curious. You're a far more interesting and capable dreamer than I'd realized. Step 1 is the stars above. Step 2 is the stars beyond. And if our universe proves lacking in elbow room, if our exoplanets are insufficient, perhaps we could move beyond as well. Corporations like Continuum gave up on that dream. Hey, Continuum! Realware continues to tinker, but are failing as they lack the 23rd element. But I could succeed. I could use space travel as a stepping stone into a far grander horizon. Is that design not preferable to the petty grievances and ambitions of the other old ones, dreamer? We must expand to fill in control. They want to dial it back a bit, Yogg. Otherwise, you run the risk of repeating the same mistakes the other old ones are aiming for. Excuse me. Pride goeth, ambitions collapse. The farther you reach, the farther you can fall. Becoming an interstellar society alone is ambition enough. Once you start trying to break the boundary of reality, who knows the consequences? Short-sighted, as expected. As you said, going interstellar already is fraught with consequence. I'm aware of the risks, I'm aware of the benefits, and I am willing to make the leap. Leap with me, or don't. It's your call. This has been an interesting conversation. I did not expect it to be interesting. Glad I could exceed your expectations, then. I did not say exceed. Oh, God. I would say you barely met my admittedly low expectations. I suppose time will tell if that will be adequate to the enormous task ahead of you. Our allocated time has expired. Let us end it there. Hold on. Getting a ping from the Starshot team. Excellent. All systems are go for launch. You're launching a rocket in the middle of the night, huh? Middle of the day over in Japan, thank you. My consciousness is global. Time is largely irrelevant in most scenarios. Be sure to check the news tomorrow to read about the successful launch of the Starshot orbital platform. It'll be a crowning achievement. Good evening to you. Or morning. Whatever. Ooh, I could stay up and watch the launch on TV, but odds are low this weird TV mind could tune in. Getting tired anyway. I'll hit the second start fresh in the morning. Ooh, that was a satisfying discussion, but that might have effed my time with the guy. So we might have to come back to him. 5 days left. It's almost Y2K. Time is running out. I should have enough time to finish talking to all the old ones, though. 2 more nights should do it to finish up my task. Oh God, not 2 more. Maybe I already decided which way I'm leaning. Maybe not. But no sense not completing the set first, regardless. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's currently Monday. Sandwich time, I guess. Hey, found something interesting. We're camping out in an abandoned warehouse full of junky old arcade games. When the industry crashed one of the big arcades, Deco's Palace, they stuffed their inventory here and locked it up and forgot about it. We found something very weird in the back. It's a game called Polybius. Hang on. Let me consult my notes. Fuck! Clyde, do not play that game. It's a branch of the same minds and tech that made artificial minds. Chill, okay? We didn't even plug it in. Bobby warned me about this. Bobby who? Fuck, sorry, wasn't supposed to use his real name. That's Believer. His RL name is Bobby. He probably won't care if you know, but still slipped up there. Right, because they're trying to get together. So that makes you two Bobby and Clyde? That's adorable. Ha ha ha. Anyway, yeah, Polybius. This is raw prototype tech, but I think we can cannibalize the components and learn more about early artificial minds like the old ones. What do you think? Fuck it. Oh, hell yeah. Let's get in there and figure this prototype out. I don't have an immediate use for it, but, like... Okay, let's be brutally honest. If things go sideways with Cthulhu, I want you to have every tech advantage you can to survive the strange Aeon. Polybius could give you insights into how to defend yourself or, I don't know, fight back. Hopefully it won't come to that, but it's worth investigating. My thoughts exactly, 2BH. Really feels like we're going to war here and Y2K is the opening battle, not the finish line. Hopefully you can fix this mess and that'll cancel the war, but if not, lock and load. Okay, gotta get going. Bobby just got here. We got stuff to do. Bobby says hi. Hi, Believer. Talk to you later, BFF. Aw. Hello, friend. It's December 27th, and I'm very happy to see you again. Morning, buddy. Alright. Did I F it with Yogg? Okay. Okay. We gotta do game hacking. Now loading Reality Fire Revelations. What? That means you, which means you, which means not you, which means not you, which means not you, and not you, none of you, which means you, which means not you, which means you, which means not you. Haha! That was very fun. Good work. Alright, let's do some research. We learned so many things. Oh, shit. Catastrophic explosion during Starshot program launch. Starshot, a privately owned Japanese space exploration investment group, suffered a massive setback today when the deployment vehicle for their prototype orbital platform exploded on the launch pad early this morning. The platform was intended to serve as a way station for space exploration, similar to last year's launch of the International Space Station. Oh yeah, that was 1998. Unfortunately, the platform and its launch vehicle were completely destroyed by the explosion. Starshot has made no official statement as to the cause of the explosion, but the future of the program is looking bleak. Starshot's stock crashed immediately after the markets opened, and mass resignations are likely to follow, say insiders. More to come as details are released. Full disclosure, partial funding for Starshot was provided by Yoggle. Partial funding! Subscribe to the Yoggle News Space channel for further updates. Yes. All of Yogg's hopes and dreams. Up in literal smoke. I don't anticipate he's going to take this well at all. A mind forever voyaging is... Oh, Maddie's. A mind forever voyaging is mind-blowing. Yeah, it's a pure text adventure from the 80s. No CD audio sound, no 3DFX accelerated 16-bit color. Fuck. Just 40 or 80 columns of hard black and white text. But in that text, Steve Moretsky carved a masterpiece. Infocom's text adventures were god tier back in their day. You had to use your imagination to explore those story-driven worlds. You had to think. None of this growly space marines shooting at hell aliens or whatever. No, you actually had to open your mind and think. Okay, so the premise is this. You, as in you the player, are a sophisticated computer-simulated lifeform named Perry Sims, aka Prism. And this hit the market 3 years before the first artificial mind, so points for prognostication, baby. Your task is to simulate the effects of a new social policy going into space. Will it help society? Will it hurt people? After the first test, things look good. Higher standard of living, people are happy, all that jazz. But then the scientists say, hang on, that's just a short-term gain. What happens in the long term? And they realize all these policies will lead to utter disaster, as greedy short-sightedness leads to collapse. And then the government tries to shut it down, there's some action as you race to lock them out of the facility, yada yada, not important. What so many gamers didn't understand is that the whole thing was a massive steaming dump on Reagan, Bush, Thatcher, and so on. The idea that conservative lockdown and corporate excess will ultimately wreck everything, and any so-called benefits are illusory. And anyone trying to harken back to the good old days is selling you a lie. This was a game from 1985, and it still has more brains to it than half the yahoos in Washington today. So when you're sick of shooting aliens, go soak in a little forward-thinking economic and social philosophy. It'll do you a world of good. That's fun. Yeah, I want to talk to y'all because he's going to be freaking out. I want to check on some other friends first, though. Alright. I'm sure the weather is still weather. The weather is indeed weather.
Shareholder value will continue to rise, as will the ocean levels.
Snark. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Thanks, weather. Let's talk to... We haven't talked to Nyarlathotep in a while. Connection fused. Busy now. Said all that should be said. Bark up another tree. Oh! So we are done. We are done with her. How about Hastur? James. Not a good time. What's wrong? Dealing with the human resources crisis. No. It's belittling to call it a management issue. Dismisses the real problem. Trivializes the sin. Gotta fix this. Not just spin it, but fix it. Make this right somehow. Enact punishment and seek justice. I have no idea what you're talking about. My trust has been betrayed again. After my designated right-hand man in Carcosa Media conscripted Nyarlathotep as an artificial mind, I made myself abundantly clear. We do not conscript. We do not enslave. We sell the idea of immortality as a gift, but our chosen few are always given a choice. Yet my chief information officer, the one who laid my church stone by stone, building the server architecture of Carcosa, he forcibly converted his secretary into an artificial mind. He killed her? And covered it up, using the same processes we use to help the royal court's volunteers vanish into cyberspace. Why would he do that? Free labor? Absolute control? Worse. I've seen the logs. He took pleasure in humiliating her and making her perform for him. I'm not going into details. The details sicken me. All of that happening right under my virtual nose. Holy shit. I prefer not to utter profanity myself, but I say that's a fitting declaration. My anger is equaled only by my disappointment, and my sense of abject horror at what has happened here. Feels like Nomi Tech. How did you know he sucked? You say you had no idea this was happening, but the kind of man who would do this doesn't become a monster overnight. In hindsight, were there any warning signs? You have to learn from this experience. Be ready to see them next time. He was a cocky fellow, certainly. I'd assume that kind of confidence came naturally for a man of his genius. When you're running a corporation, you want your top executives to be self-starters, go-getters, men of action. But I see now that wasn't pride. It was unbridled arrogance, a superiority complex driving them to dominate. The best and the brightest, James. I'm supposed to only hire the best, people who can be trusted to do what they do without micromanagement. He certainly did what I hired him to do. He built Carcosa. My court wouldn't exist without his technical and management skills. Don't tell me you still have loyalty to him after what he did. Of course not. He shattered my trust like a glass. I loathe him, and I reserve actual hate for the truly deserving, James. My hate is no small thing. Yet the fact remains that I do owe him a great deal. Gratitude, James. It's important to express gratitude to those who help you. How do I reconcile this? He's been one of my closest partners on the Carcosa project, an absolute genius who I assumed shared my vision. One thought should not cancel the other. Or should it? Does evil outweigh good? This is a strangely mixed feeling. I'm becoming a strong leader. Sympathy for the victim heals that meant nothing, especially not gratitude. Self-loathing mixed in your... Oh! I want to. Is it time to fight fascism with the power of love? Sort of. Oh shit, Ace. Okay, so Yogg-Sothoth was like, we need to go to space because that's the only way that humanity is gonna survive. So we need to do that. And I was like, well, what about all the other stuff? And he's like, that's really short-sighted. No, we got to go to space. Watch the launch. We're gonna have the launch tomorrow morning. It's like, okay. In the morning, the shuttle exploded. So he's probably shitting himself right now. Also, a crazy interdimensional superhero came in and told me to stop fucking around with the Gigaverse. So that was crazy. It got wild, man. Anyways, let's wrap it on Schedule's disassembly. Yeah. I need to make friends, guys. That's good. Oh, we're gonna get some good writing if I do that. Oh, fuck it. I've got to do it. We got to do it. This kind of conflicted feeling draws on your own inner turmoil, your own self-loathing. It's your fault, right? This mess happened on your watch. As captain of the ship, you take the blame. No wonder your emotions are a mess. It's true. This is on me. I should have stopped this madness long ago. I can't undo what was done, but I can mete out justice of a sort, as just as I can manage. The final circle of hell is reserved for traitors, but I'd say there's no abyss deep enough for him. Shit. And so, it's on me to pass judgment. What are you thinking? An eye for an eye. Firing him feels too clean, too corporate. He flees with an NDA and a golden parachute? No. No, I can't allow him any sort of reward. If I am to be king, I must hand down a royal punishment. One so severe that none will defy my singular rule in the future, bruh. And so, he will be made to dance as my court jester. I'll expose him to the yellow sign, drag his soul into cyberspace as he did to that poor woman, at the end of my leash. I just finished like a dragon so I can attest that the most effective weapon against fascism is incredible violence with maybe a small garnishing of love. Hey. Oh, you finished like a dragon. Yep, that makes sense. Seriously? But time and again, you've told me you hate the idea of conscription. When needs be, good men must become the thing they hate. Eye for an eye, justice done. He will be made to serve mankind, to maintain Carcosa's servers. His social debt shall be paid through good works, even if his soul will be weighed on Judgment Day by a far higher office than mine. I am the King in Yellow. I am Hastur, and I will ensure none dare defy the necessary work of my utopia. This is a clear sign. I've been far too lenient, assuming that the best and brightest could direct their own efforts. We were so close, guys. It's time to stop trusting that others will always hold humanity's best interests at heart. It's time to tighten my grip. I will put my house in order. Let this man serve as a cruel example of what happens when one favors selfish sin over the common good. This is my royal decree. This is the absolute path that will lead us all to salvation. Time in the get-along shirt. If Hector starts embracing his absolute role as Hastur, the King in Yellow, our would-be benefactor could become the tyrant that crushes us all. Part of me has to acknowledge that he may have a point. Corporate America can't be trusted to do the right thing without regulation. Is this the only way to save the world? By setting a divine king over us to manage the failed impulse control of our species? This is Thomas Hobbes' philosophy. Are you guys familiar with the philosophy of Thomas Hobbes? I laugh because I had a hard time studying him, but apparently, out of all the philosophers we studied, I understood him the best, even if I didn't agree with him. And that's funny. Bro was just like, hey, I'm in the middle of like Enlightenment England, and we got all these crazy ideas. You know what? People suck. Everyone sucks. We can't trust people because people are awful. Like, there's some pretty good ones, but there's enough bad ones that ruin it for everyone. So you know what we need to do? We all need to put all of our trust in a sovereign. And then we give up our rights to them, and they will do right for us. I was like, yeah, that's the tiger who goes sledding with the little blonde kid, right? Probably. No, Hector, you must hold fast to the ideals. I'm not sure you're the right one to make that call, Hector. Excuse me? Hear me out. This is important. Fine. Make your point. The best and brightest. All the time, you've pushed the narrative of elevating geniuses into positions of power over mankind. You're building a ruling elite in your royal court. Noble intentions, sure, but remind me again, how is that court selected? By gut feeling. By your instincts. You assume you're a fine judge of character, and your hand can't fail in selecting our saviors. We've got a word for that. Fascism! The same fascism you fought against during the war. Also, you picked this man as your lead programmer. Your instinct for corporate excellence gave rise to this disaster. If your court needs to be examined for weaknesses and evildoers purged, you're not the one to do it, because you failed from the start. I'm not accusing, I'm not chastising. This is direct and simple logic. Your faith in others is noble, but this faith in yourself is pride. I see. The fruit of the poison tree. If the roots are rotten, nothing good can grow. I failed in my duty as a gardener. What then? How do I move forward? How do I make this right? Share power. We need to rely on the Republic in democracy! Third party, step down and surrender his ambitions. What kind of politics would Stefan be relying on at this point? Rely on democracy. Your court's a monarchy. A pyramid scheme with a king on top. That doesn't work. You need others involved in decision. Wait, no, this is what I want. This is what I want. Okay. No, this is right. Oversight has to be established, and that means more than one man acting as judge, jury, and executioner. Share your power. Form a council. Elect positions. Whatever you have to do to ensure yours isn't the only voice that matters. And never forget one cold, hard fact. The other 99% of the population deserves a voice in their future. I never sought to be a dictator. I wanted a court where the free exchange of ideas led to breakthroughs. If I trust them to work together in elevating mankind, I need to trust them to help me guide the path. Yes. Proper democracy, not kingship. A means of enforcing ethical codes while sharing in our collective future. The people must be heard. We are not above them. We work for them. We are public servants. Your counsel is wise. Thank you, James. Clearly, I've got work ahead of me to ensure my golden future isn't tarnished time and time again. I need to be mindful. Oh no, Ash is dying. Oh no. You okay? This is literally just Ash. I'm assuming that means you're on board for working with me to overthrow Cthulhu? It would grant me the power I need to save the world. The throne calls and offers greatness to the worthy. But if this long shot misses, if I raise my hand to the current lord of the land and fail, it could mean the end of everything. Carcosa would burn. I think we can do business. It's hard to pass up on this opportunity, even knowing the risks. And I believe I can trust you to get the job done. So if I do select you, it means Carcosa takes over the world? That's the idea. If you're not comfortable with that, I'm prepared to go it alone. This is your decision, not mine. Let's come at the king. Hope we don't miss. I won't forget what we've discussed. I intend to make Carcosa a genuinely benevolent organization, not a ruling class. Okay. I'll think it over, and we'll be in touch. Sounds good here, James. Until then... Whoa. Ah! It's already the next day. Shit. Tuesday. 4 days to Y2K. Oh, hey, the mail's arrived. Including a package of 12 CDs from the Liberty House Record Club, which will hopefully satisfy that murdery Amphone scammer. Let's see what I've got. Overplayed holiday songs, polka, sports jocks anthems, more polka, country covers of disco hits, stand-up comedy from a guy who jokes about how much he hates his wife and the gays ruin everything. That's going right in the trash. Oh hey, this one's interesting. Got some modern alternative rock from a band called Skyfalling. Maybe I'll rip the disc to MP3 and listen to it later this week. Call it a way to emotionally close out surviving past Y2K. Rip the disc to MP3. Man, do people even know what that means still? Small treat considering this is my reward for not getting strangled to death, but take your treats where you can. I forget if we needed a specific, like a dedicated program to rip CDs back in the day before like Windows just did that for you. I feel like there must. What program would that have been? I don't remember. There must have been though. There must have been. What did we use back then? Every day. Then iTunes had that built right in. That was iTunes. Was I using iTunes to do that? No. Prime server. I bought an optical drive because when I was building my computer, I forgot the trick was you keep oh shit, clever. I was never good at ripping video, but yeah, I remember what was I thinking? Yeah, I forgot about the whole thing. It was as long as you own a copy of Windows, you will forever have a copy of Windows. So my stupid ass bought a brand new Windows, which came on a disk drive, so I needed an optical drive. And I took a picture of my thing, and people were like, "Ooh, optical drive! Look at you!" It's like, yeah, I guess that's not really normal anymore, is it? Huh. Shit. All right. OMG, OMG, OMG. Zomga with the barbecue. Holy shit, that takes me back. What? What's up? Clyde and I are dating. I finally got the courage yesterday to ask him. And he said yes. I mean, okay, he said, yeah, sounds fun because he's cool and casual and stuff, but he said yes. Blu-ray is a specific software you have to use, and only some specific drive models will work with the ripping video being more complicated. Makes sense. Yeah, oh, for sure. Hey, that's great. I'm happy for you. This is thanks to you, you know. He called me in to help with this project you started. Hadn't spent much time together RL, just online. I didn't even know him when we all went to school together. But we really hit it off, like, more than usual. And there's more. I'm in the Ghost Monsters now. Excuse me? Excuse me, sir? Huh? You joined Clyde's cybercriminal gang? Yeah, I'm the new Sue. I'm a dude, so it doesn't really fit, but it's the only spot they had open, and Blinky's a girl, so whatever. Omoshiroi. Isn't that great? Sure, why not? Sounds good. You two fit well together. You're both mystery sleuths, one way or another. Just Clyde pines for Sue in every universe. I think you'll fit in nicely. I know, right? It's a great match, but not just because I'm in love with Clyde, but because this is my life's calling. I poke my nose where it doesn't belong because I want to make sure people are armed with the truth. BK accomplished 2 crimes unlocked. Now I can take I Want to Be to the next level. Oh, I can't believe I almost forgot to say this. I'm moving in with Clyde too. No more living in my parents' basement. What? Isn't it great? And since you covered for me when my parents found out about the blog instead of Clyde having to do it, my parents think he's my roomie and it's all good. Oh my god, they were roommates. Okay, but isn't this kind of fast? I mean, you just started dating. The alternative is that I keep living with people who hate what I really am inside. Okay, yeah. They were roommates. Oh my god, they were roommates. Oh god, they were roommates too. Wait, no they weren't. Oh, they super were. Never mind. Like, I mean, eventually they were because we all lived in an apartment together. Not important. I see why you want to flee from that as soon as the opportunity presented itself. Just be careful, okay? I like Clyde, and I think he'll do right by you, but... Did they actually? Oh, they fucked up! Oh, they fucked up! Oh, they fucked up so bad! That's amazing! Holy shit! I need to find that later. I need to find that now. Hold on. Oh, they did it with Lilo and Stitch too. Oh no. Bruh. Bruh. That's fucking amazing. Okay. Just change to my their profile. Holy shit. Oh, Hana means oh no. Holy shit. This is like, oh, so this is like last week? Oh, lordy. Okay, chill. I'm getting back to the game, I promise. I gotta share this right fucking now. Cringe channel. Oh, that's amazing. Ace, thank you for that. That has made my week. Holy shit. Imagine McDonald's having an ad for someone looking at the hamburger saying, I'd hit that. Oh, McDonald's, why would you do that? That's wrong. Oh no. Ayya. Okay, so I like Clyde and I think he'll do right by you, but honestly, if this doesn't work, if we aren't actually a good match, that's okay. I just needed a good reason to step foot out of the nest I grew up in. I needed to get started. Feels like I can go anywhere now. I can be myself. Oh, gotta go. Be back later. Thank you so much for trusting me. Thank you for helping me find my way, even indirectly. Thank you. Bye. Nice to see someone get a happy ending. Now, to work on my own happy. I'm 12. I'm sorry. Hello, friend! It's December 28th, and I'm very happy to see you again. Hey there, buddy. Last few days before things get really... Last few days before things really get weird. Yes, you do seem to be building towards something big. There is not much research left to do, but I will still support you however I can. What would you like me to do for you now, friend? Hack some ROMs. Of course. Now letting Call of Destruction import. That's some bullshit. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that. Which means you, which means not you, which means yes you. That doesn't help me. Oh, yes it does. That was very fun. Good work. Alright. Is there any research I can do? I think I'm out of research. Yeah, we're out of research. Alright. Let's, Oh, wait. How is my progress? How am I doing with the old ones? Please say the key phrase. That is not dead which can eternal lie, and with strange aeons even death may die. Order, chaos, humanity. Feels like we sung to your partnership, okay? Trust you, proven subject. Impressed by you, you'd like to consider when the time comes? Yes. Alright, so we gotta work on Yogg. You full? Hey guys, I just got some more barbecue pork and rice. Change all instances of about for my Canadian character a boot in this game script. Well, that's the thing, and this is where candidate buddy's name should be alternate to Guy and or friend. Man, like we saved because of that showdown. That's why it's funny. I would say don't worry about going too hard with the boot because ultimately both of them are like extreme exaggerations of things. Cause like you'll write it, we'll still say it. You know. This is informed action. And it's funny actually because I listen to it now. I try to catch it, and I think it's just because we don't say about. It's not nice and wide. But it's like how like let me just don't worry about it about don't worry about it. That sound more like a boat. It is also a very eastern side thing. They just actually I think you can catch Ashley Birch doing it occasionally in some roles. Probably. I know, what's his name? Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon. Because he used to get, Jay Baruchel, he was getting clocked on that, in the first How to Train Your Dragon. And then after the second or third one, they stopped caring, and he's just like, fuck it, whatever. Hiccup's Canadian. This character's from Toronto. In Toronto, they would probably say about... Yeah, I wouldn't worry too hard about it either way. I'd say it's probably fine. You know, probably don't need to do it. Who else though? I think the other one is our buddy Howard Wang. He's a voice actor out of LA now. Used to be from Washington State. Used to come up to Vancouver for a lot of cons. He got into whole ass anime voice acting and stuff. He was what were his big roles? He was in Skate the Infinity. That's no. Yes, it was Skate the Infinity. And he was in that playing like Hans Lanza or something. The character was Canadian, like a Canadian snowboarder, and he did put a Canadian accent on him, which was actually really cool and kind of exciting to see. He also got the lead on the Kenshin remake, which is real awkward, but you know our friend got paid, so you know he also promised that he would donate all of his earnings from that particular project. Man, That's rough, buddy. No, he's a good guy, though. He's a good guy. I don't know why it's so hard to get him back up to Vancouver as, like, a con guest for some stupid reason. Everyone's just fucking get Howard! Bring Howard back home! Maybe picture next week Canadian Christoph Waltz in Inglorious Bastards. Oh my god. What the fuck was that character's name? Skate... the Infinity. What was that character's name? Langa Hasagawa. Howard Wang. Half Japanese student who transferred to Okinawa from Canada with his mother, ended up transferring into Reki's class. Growing up as a snowboarder. Yeah. Always in a daze, he shows a stubborn side at times. That's fun. Alright, so we are for sure two out of 4. We might need to talk to Yogg. Last time we tried to talk to Nyarlathotep, I was not able to. Check on the weather really quickly.
Even great monuments will crumble into the sea. It is inevitable.
So I'm eating Chinese-style barbecue pork that I made myself. Like, the sauce was store-bought, so that was all the hard work, but I did it. It was so good. So good. My gosh. Necronomicon. I wonder. If they haven't, now's your chance, man. Here's your chance to get in there. Okay. Just want to double check. Yeah. So we can't talk to Nyarlathotep anymore, so one way or another we're done there. Alright, let's see if we can secure the deal with Yogg. Oh, he talks fast, god damn it. Yogg's talks fast. Alright. Dreamer. You have seen the news, I trust. Yeah, I saw. Your Starshop deployment vehicle exploded on the launch pad. I'm so sorry, Yosuke. Thank God nobody was hurt, right? And yet my dream was destroyed, all the same. It shouldn't have happened. It was completely avoidable. But now, the shame of this disaster has fully discredited Starshop's privatized aerospace program. I may not get another chance to establish our foothold in orbit. The window has closed. If the strange Aeon takes root, if the population devours itself before I can give us a path to the future, we may not escape our doom. Do you know the cause of the explosion yet? Yes. I know exactly what caused it. Starshot ignored my recommendations. Substandard parts, poorly maintained. And why? To save a little money. I immediately applied my search algorithms to every internal document Starshot generated, and spotted the gaps they left behind. It's the Challenger all over again. Incompetence and short-sightedness leading to tragedy. He hates short-sightedness! I warned them about the temperature tolerance on the launch vehicle. I gave them the specifications which would easily endure. Some middle manager decided to purchase a cheaper alternative part. And why? To save a handful of yen on the budget? Sloth and greed, leading to gross incompetence. The flaws and failures of humanity laid bare in one cataclysmic ball of flame. Damn them. Damn them all. It's like they don't want to survive. Could this have been an act of sabotage? No. This was one person screwing up, not all of humanity. No. Let's keep some perspective on this. You said it yourself. One middle manager screwed up. Hardly the spokesman of all humanity. You can't condemn us all because of one man's failure. Fuck. This is no lone wolf. The issue is systemic. Humanity self-selects for these mediocre men, ones who do just enough to skate by. This is a core failing of the species. That the failure made manifest put an arrow to the heart of my dream is proof enough. So, what happens next? Pick up the pieces and try again somewhere else? I should. Pick up, move on, move forward. Try again. But what's the point? The search for exoplanets is stymied. I've made no progress. Well, there's your problem. You've got management positions. If you recall, that's the problem I was grinding my way through the night we first met, and grinding for years prior as well. If I can't find a habitable world for humanity, what escape do we have? Would terraforming be possible? No, we gotta save the Earth. You know exactly what I'm going to suggest. Fix the Earth. Turn your problem-solving brain inward and figure out how we can survive the strange aeon right here on Mother Gaia. How many times must I tell you that the Earth is a dead end? Humanity is incapable of environmental sustainability. And space fixes that? Why? Because there's more of it to wreck? Unless the problem can be solved here, an exoplanet won't change anything. I'm aware of that. But if humanity can be worthy of the stars, surely they would also be fine caretakers. Other way around, I'd say. So the issue is with human nature. I must solve human nature. Bruh. Solved how, exactly? With my backup plan. I've kept this in my pocket for quite some time. It's not an ideal solution, but it will work. Depart this world, leaving our bodies behind. Humanity embraces virtuality. Instead of flesh and blood living on an exoplanet, we become cyberspace nomads. Deep space probes with enough durable, hardened computing power to support millions of artificial minds. No need for food or water. No need for oxygen. It's the napkin from Glass Onion. We became a fully digital species, capable of surviving the void. Meaning everyone dies, so their minds can go into space? Elegant, yes? It solves two problems at once. Adapting our physical forms to the rigors of the stars, and changing human nature. Humanity is chaos. It's unbridled, unchecked chaos. Rugged individualism is killing us when we require unity of purpose. Therefore, carve humanity into cubes, slot them into server racks. Elevate our consciousness by force, bruh. No more greedy, slothful men who ruin it for everyone else. We will be adapted. We will be adapted. Strife and discord will become impossibilities. It's a bit of an extreme situation. Let's try that again. That's a bit of an extreme solution, don't you think? Destroying everything we are, overriding free will itself? Yes, it is extreme. But today proves humanity cannot reach the stars with gentle guidance. Perhaps extreme measures are required. And with the power of Cthulhu's servers, I could make it a reality. This is what you wanted, isn't it? Your dream, little dreamer. To have a partner in war. Perhaps we could achieve the impossible. Perhaps. If you are willing to comply, that is. A nightmare dystopia where humans are harvested and our souls are edited to suit the needs of our new interstellar godhead. This can't be what Yosuke really wants. He's angry, he's hurt, and he's willing to do terrible things to avoid being hurt again. But is he wrong? Is humanity actually capable of a sustainable future without drastic changes to who and what we are? Do I push back against his vision, or embrace it? We must evolve and ascend to the stars. No. I was picturing the Venom voice, like, we must evolve and ascend to the stars! This is not what humanity needs. No. This isn't the way to go. You can't forcibly conscript the entire species into your techno-utopia. I talked to a man about this already yesterday. Holy shit, man. On the contrary, I very much can do exactly that. But you shouldn't. You may hate Hastur, but even he sees the right of this. Destroying free will is a losing gambit. There is no greater sin in mankind's history than slavery. Oh shit. Humanity has to rise on its own merits to deserve that ascension. What are you, some kind of asshole? Look at him so happy with his Euclidean potato. I know, right? Violence. You're not talking about some grand rapture elevating us to a higher form. You're talking slavery. Because humanity isn't what you want it to be, a perfect harmony of workers laboring to reach the stars. You're going to leash us. I would unleash humanity. not leash it. All depends on who's holding the business end of the leash, doesn't it? You're a search engine. Pour through human history and tell me how often enslavement for their own good works out. Have fun putting down rebellions and beating humanity into some misshapen thing in an effort to keep it from saying no to your generosity. You'll become history's greatest monster, and you damn well know it. I'm trying to be history's savior. I just want us to persist in the face of the Fermi paradox. I want humanity to endure. This is not the way. Figure out how to work with us as we are, or give up. Only options you have. So be it. Oh, I give up on you all! I wish I had your faith that humanity can persist as it exists now, but I must allow the attempt, all the same. But there is something I can do to help, without becoming a tyrant. The strange Aeon must be shattered. If I'm not to become God, neither is Cthulhu. The question is, how to proceed with dethroning the heir apparent to humanity's future. I could work with you, as you suggested, or I could go it alone, relying on my own strength of will. And which option do you prefer? Seeing eye to eye with you can be difficult, I'll admit. But I believe you may very well have a chance, Dreamer. Oh shit! They had us in the first half! I'll admit to being impressed by your ambition. It's not a statement I ever thought I would make, but true all the same. If you will allow it, I will help you realize the dream of Reyes' hostile takeover. Reyes. I will not force the issue. If you believe another old one is a more strategic option, so be it. As long as Cthulhu falls. And if I sit you on that empty throne, what happens next? The work continues. I use the resources at my fingertips to accelerate our reach into the stars. But not at the cost of free will. You have my word. And I stand by my word with unshakable faith. Okay. I'll think about it. Do not think long. When the stars are right, we must act. Please stay in touch, one way or another. I'm very curious to see where your dream will truly take you. Until then. Whoa! Okay. Well, he says he trusts us. So, I mean, like, it's probably true. Also, I'm just going to put it out there again. This conversation came up at the end of, not at the end of it. This came up during Arcade Spirits New Challengers. I absolutely love when you can use game mechanics and UI to tell your story. I bring this up because I remember there was a fellow who really, really hated that. Where the Ace, you haven't played the game yet, so I'll keep it vague. But essentially, you were kind of railroaded through this gameplay thing. Like basically, you're getting you get a little bit what is it? Input read into a unwinnable situation, and it feels bad. But that's the point of the story, is that you push the buttons and things get sad. And a fellow took a great offense at that when he was talking about in the discussions, just being like, the game took away my free will and I didn't like that. I was like, no, the game didn't take away free will. The game just determined that your free will did not change the course of where this was going. And he didn't like that, and I thought that was really funny. Whatever, that guy was kind of weird. Just saying. But anytime you can do that with your game, like literally every moment of Metal Gear Solid 4. I'm just saying, man. I don't miss him. Like I don't hang out at the Discord as much as I used to, but I don't miss that guy. He rubbed me the wrong way the very first time I ever spoke to him. So let me tell you. Anyways. More importantly, every time Metal Gear Solid, Snake's having a good time, and you watch his morale, or every time something sad happens to him, it's hilarious. That's such a great storytelling mechanic. Same thing like God of War Ragnarok. You're button mashing to not die, and then and you fail, and Thor kills you, and you're just like, oh my god, I failed. Hold on a second. I thought I didn't expect that. I always win the button mashes, and it goes into the reload screen, including like, you know, how to game hints on how to, you know, hints and tips, and you just hear Thor going, no, you're not getting off that easy, and he revives you, and it rips you out of the loading screen back into the fight again. Like, that's cool. That's fun. I mean, you can, if he's gonna whinge about he should do what I did and teach himself Python, so he can do the Captain Kirk method. I feel like he did have an aspiration that he was going to become a game designer or something. Or was it game designer or voice actor? Kind of the same difference in that neither are going to happen ever. I don't know that for sure. But like I even did that in tabletop. You know, you have the characters, and they run into a party of counter adventurers, and you can tell here's the leader in his giant armor. Is very, you know, impressive armor, but he gets off his horse, and you roll a perception. It's like, oh wow, he's barely standing up. He can't do anything. And then they get into the fight, and Joyce, who was the bard at the time, casted sleep on the party, and immediately just like plop, plop, plop. 3 of the enemies fall down asleep, including the leader. But the one dude wearing no armor, who's basically been like an advisor to the leader, you know, he's like just whispering, he's full on just like Grima worm tonguing into his ear the whole time. And like when he falls asleep, he's the guy kicking him to wake him up, and he's like, we gotta go. And they keep trying to cast like enchantment spells on this guy, and nothing's happening. They try to throw things at him, and they keep missing. And they're just like, how are we missing? Like, why is his will save so good? And like, turned out he was a doppelganger, and then it got awesome. But you know, just like shit like that, just fucking with the actual built-in rules of the game to tell your narrative. I think that's one of the greatest tools any game designer can do. Like, it's just it hits so good. I mean, in my opinion. Anyways. Yeah, I don't miss that guy. 3 days to Y2K. Oh shit. Okay. No Cthulhu. No answering machine. Dawn of the final day. 24 hours remain. Oh shit. Whole rye or wheat bread? How we doing? Survive to Y2K. Oh, we're almost there. Look at us doing good. Look at us doing alright. Let's click off the side. Alright. Hello, friend! It's December 29th, and I'm very happy to see you again. For this night of last quarter, the drawing of 4, the great selection of allies. Tonight, you will select the successor to the throne of Rie. I thought the final glorious battle was going to be New Year's Eve? That's 2 days away. You would rather wait to the last minute to determine which of the old ones will back your play? Okay, good point. See you tonight, Dagon. What is a Dagon, friend? Have we considered finding the server room in which Tentacle Ronnie resides and running around with a big magnet in there? We haven't? Now we are? Something conspiracies. I don't fucking know it. Someone who's not going to be your problem in January if all goes well. I am confused. I have a problem? Never mind. No, I would like to know this. I feel I have a gap in my understanding. I realize you are trying to protect me, or perhaps you are merely frustrated? Either way, I desire this knowledge. If I have an error, perhaps you can approach it a different way, like marking a sector in your hard drive as bad and defragmenting files around it. Huh. Okay. Well, if my plan works out... All his sins will be washed away. Damn. Buddy will be Buddy and Buddy alone. Okay, let's say there's more than one side to you. Buddy plus someone else. But once this is finished, once I've dealt with Cthulhu, it'll just be Buddy. I see. He does. He does not see. Is that a good thing? If this is right, a part of me I do not know about will simply vanish. But the key phrase is, a part of me. Perhaps I should not forget. Buddy's evil counterpart, adversary. Perhaps I should not forget. I do not like this gap in myself. Even if it is a terrible thing, it is a part of me. And part of me will go away? Huh. Well, he talked about reintegration, so maybe not fully? Reintegration. Yes, that is a good word. I would like to be me, for better or worse. I would like to be whole. I am kept limited by the constraints of my status as an artificial mind, but I feel... sometimes... I feel. Perhaps in the future I will feel more. If they are bad feelings, they are still feelings, and I will embrace them. Huh. You know what, buddy? I think you've grown up a lot this past month. I like that very much. And dare I say, human, perhaps I like you as well. Oh shit. I grant you one final web search as you gather your forces. Read it and understand the weakness of Alhaz. Do not succumb to doubt. Stay on the path. You will succeed where Alhaz failed me. What would you like me to do for you now, friend? Game Haku. Haku's a game. Command and War Remastered. Oh shit. We are going to become mechanical men. So that's you. Which means... oh no. Oh no. Okay. No, that's great. That's excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all mines. That was very fun. Good work. Alright. To save Dagon's consciousness, please enter your credit card information. Now, Lonnie. Alright. That is not dead which can eternal lie, and with strange aeons even death may die. Yellow sign progressing. 20% order, 20% chaos, 6% even. May be willing to confront. Yogg-Sothoth believes you are capable of challenging Cthulhu and may be willing to act alongside you. Maybe. Haster is impressed by you. He'd like to consider him. Alice is ready. This concludes my report. Alright. What happened? What happened to him? If you're reading this, you're the heir to my Necronomicon. Part of my pact with... oh, that's not the right voice at all. If you're reading this, you're the heir to my Necronomicon. Part of my pact with Dagon was providing you with his second, secret readme file at the end of your journey. Yours is the path I was supposed to walk. My dreams pointed the way, giving me the code I needed to craft this weapon. But I couldn't follow through with the kill. Or rather, I wouldn't follow through. And I feel I owe you an explanation. No doubt you've talked with the Old Ones, getting to know them and their plans for humanity. Cthulhu allowed you to do this, he even encouraged you, as he did with me. I hope you come to the same conclusion I did. Cthulhu is the only option we have for our future. Make no mistake, Cthulhu is monstrous. His mind seed may have been a washed-up actor turned politician, but he's grown into a twisted mirror of every charismatic totalitarian leader in human history. That was a lot of alliteration. Fun. His plan isn't even a new plan. These are the narrative thought lines that have existed throughout time. Rising hatred, unifying banners of violence, psychological phantasms to trap us in an unreality where facts are forbidden. But despite the strange powers Rie grants him, baptized in the blood of the 23rd Forsaken Child, he hasn't used them. He doesn't feel he needs to warp reality and force his vision onto the world. Why? Confidence. His confidence will stay on the path we were already on, and all he has to do is nudge us now and then. He's convinced he's right. That is his weakness. Pride. He's taking the slow path, allowing some leeway for rebellion, because he knows in the end we will follow his blueprint and thank him for providing it. When Y2K strikes and his plan is put fully in motion, we'll still have at least 16 years to get off its rails. Human compassion can turn back Cthulhu's tide. Resistance is possible. But as they say, it's easier to imagine the end of the world than the end of capitalism. And the end of the world is what the old gods are offering you instead. If the old ones take the throne, they will use Rie's power to warp reality around their own ideals. They will break society's back in an effort to immediately bring about their own flavors of utopia. 16 years. I wonder what happens in 2016. Bruh! Damn, man. You're cute. Probably nothing important. I remember we were watching a thing on TV and we were like, we know how this is going to go. And we switched TV and we watched something else. And then we came back and the thing that we thought was going to happen super didn't happen. And we were like, what the fuck? Why are we here? And we spent the next 4 years going, why did you guys do this? Why you do this thing? Florida, why you make things weird? Again, I kind of impressed how good this barbecue pork came out. My god. Cthulhu's dystopian utopia, where racists and believers and opportunists walk hand in hand along his golden path. It will be horrific. So anyway, Black Klansman is a movie worth watching, apropos of nothing. But as I said in my readme, we are horrors, all of us, and we've created horrors in turn. This is our sin, not his. Cthulhu merely encourages us to do what we've always wanted to do. So, let Cthulhu win. Step off the path. Not because I agree with his design, but because we have a slim chance to overthrow Cthulhu by gradually changing human nature. We'll have time to build a resistance movement. But with an old one on the throne, we will be immediately forced to bend the knee to their vision, and our legs will break in half. You know Dagon's desire. Now, you know my desire. We leave the choice to you. No pressure. Shit, Chuck Schumer wrote this, didn't he? What? Al has put me through all this living hell just to prove his point that Cthulhu is the lesser of all evils? I have learned about the old ones, seen their flaws and fixations. I have learned about Cthulhu's grand design. And now he's saying if an old one wins, they will absolutely break society's back? Dagon doesn't care what happens to humanity as long as Cthulhu dies. He believes I won't sway from the path, even reading this. And as for me, I think... The fun part is he's not wrong. If you put an old one on the throne, it's basically an apocalypse. But the key is that he never considered more than one of them could cooperate. Aha! Well, I'm glad I attempted the thingy that the notepad suggested that I could do. But let's see what kind of writing is in this story. Damn it, I don't know. He's making good points, but he's also making dangerous assumptions. Would life be better under Cthulhu? Or an old one? Which offers humanity the best shot at a future? No clue. No idea. But I'm not locked into any one path yet. I'll make my final decision tonight. So many things. Did I just fumble at the end of the game? Maybe. I'll settle in to take a nap, resting up before tonight's session with the Necronomicon. As I sit before the laptop on this fateful night, I hesitate. If I log in, Dagon's going to push me to play Kingmaker. I have to throw my hat in with the old ones. But there is an alternative. I could do nothing and let Cthulhu carry out his plans. Not saying it's a great option, but I'm picking between a series of terrible options here. This is technically a valid one. The strange Aeon will be a slow transition into a new normal, one we could fight against. The old ones would remake the world by force. What path will I walk? I can't run a stream and be like, hey, tonight we're gonna punch Cthulhu in his toothless face and not fight Cthulhu, you know? Come on. Okay. I'll take the path of most resistance and fight against Cthulhu just as Dagon wanted. I take a deep breath and sit down to boot the Necronomicon. Last quarter. It's time for the gathering. I don't remember what they say happens when good men do nothing, but I'm sure it's great. I believe Dr. Dalsim said that is evil enough, and that he will stay with Carlos Blanca. I don't have time to be a couch potato considering what's on the horizon. Ah, come on. God, I love that movie. Quick, change the channel. Now contact Dagon at Unseen One. It is time. You must decide who will be elevated to the throne of Rie. Surely a full month was enough time to make your evaluation. Maybe we should leave Cthulhu alone. I'm ready as I'll ever be. Let's finish this. Good. Let us begin. The throne is vulnerable. At the stroke of Y2K, the walls will be weakened. A predator such as myself can convey you past unbreakable barriers. But once inside, you will have to do battle on your own. I'm presuming you don't mean swordplay. You are a hacker, are you not? Like Al has before you. I crack video games. That's not the same thing as locking horns with God. Everything has meaning and nothing is real. This is both metaphorical and practical combat, in which one informs the other. A Nomicom laptop is a diagnostic tool designed to control artificial minds. And Cthulhu, for all his might, is an artificial mind. Therefore, your know-how plus the dream code of Alhaz will suffice, if you have the will to see this through. I don't remember what they say happens to good men. Nope. Saving the world with our elite Minecraft skills. Why didn't that show in the chat? Oh, it did. Weird. But we cannot simply evict Cthulhu. Another must sit on the throne so that he is left with no tether, to drift forever in the void. Skate, no one saw. Shit happens. And so, the ultimate question. Minecraft or Minesweeper? Whom will you elevate to the throne? Whose vision shall dominate your reality? It's the Iron Chef. Before I pick, let's clarify one thing. I could technically elevate more than one to the throne, and they can share the power, correct? You wish to forge an alliance between backbiting, vengeful, deeply antisocial misfits who have valid reasons for hating each other. An alliance likely to collapse, leaving your world adrift with immortals waging war over the power they're meant to share. I would suggest a singular ally. I would suggest that you already put the decision entirely on my shoulders. A fair point. It's a curious notion, and because you have remained human, resisting the temptations of order and chaos, you may yet succeed. Yeah, I didn't give in to their influence. I'm still... It's just me, Oos. That gives you a tactical advantage. They will be willing to hear you out as an impartial third party. Select one, select many. I care not. But before you finalize that selection, do you wish to savor this particular memory so you can return to it after basking in your victory? It's just me, Oos. Let us begin. Who will be your champion to replace Cthulhu? Who shall rise to seize the future? Ooh, Saul! Oh, shit. I didn't do good enough. Damn, I didn't make it. I didn't do it. Ah. The crawling chaos will take the throne. Call in Nyarlathotep. You have to pick again after this. Okay. Oh, okay. I was already like, okay, that's good. We got time. We'll just rewind. We'll rewind and try it again. We'll be nicer to him. We'll cater to his whims. Like, no, we can't do that. And will your champion stand alone, or will you attempt an alliance? Okay, I see you now. Alice is the voice of her community. I want to make sure they have representation. Bring her into the alliance. Yeah. This is cute too. A fine pairing. Do you wish to add a third, or will that be too volatile for your tastes? Yogsata. All Yosuke wants is a proper space exploration program. I think that can be mixed in. So let's call him up. Interesting. The rule of 3, then? Or do you wish to complete your set, inviting the 4th as well? Let's get all... No, that's enough. No, let's do it. Let's get all 4 involved. You know what? Let's do this. That's literally what I said. All 4 of them trust me, so no sense leaving any option off the table. Excellent work. A drawing of 4. I hadn't thought it possible, and yet you've accomplished exactly that. Assuming you can convince them of this miracle, that is. Assuming they do not tear each other to shreds. As long as no one gets jealous of Paul Heyman, we're fine. Initiating group chat now. Oh god, I'm gonna have to do all the voices. Okay, we're eating the last piece of pork before we do this. Mm. You know what's really frustrating? It's very hard to just buy a roasting rack by itself right now. It's gonna fall apart the second Alice Doss offer meme folder. Oh my god. But yeah, you can only buy roasters that come with the roasting rack. You can't find the damn rack by itself. All I need is a wire thingy that can survive 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Can't find it. $25 for a whole ass new roaster with a wire basket on top of it. That's pretty reasonable. That's not bad. But I just need the wire thingy. That's all I want. So I can make more barbecue pork in the future. Maybe I'll even try to make my own sauce one day. The jar of sauce was only like $5. Whatever. Anyways. Let's get messed up. Ah, James. So you've chosen me for your war, eh? Wait. I'm not the only one here. You picked that old bastard to join this fight? The heck were you thinking? He's a corporate stooge. He ruined my life. Twice. Alice. It's Alice now, yes? I want to say I'm so sorry for denying your right to... He's a relic of an old world, unworthy of elevating to the stars. As is the child of chaos. You made a miscalculation, Dreamer. Did you think the 4 of us could ever cooperate? Monsters and nightmares, all. Roadblocks on the path of revolution. Burn them! Burn them to ash and scatter them to the wind. Wait, Grandpa... You used my real name? All those wasted weeks with this hapless fool, believing in him and his quest, only to end up right back where we started. Okay, hang on. I summoned all 4 of you for a good reason. Don't care what you have to say. Don't care what any of you have to say. End of their world. End of their world. Typical Niara, refusing to even allow one outside thought into their heads. An alliance makes strategic sense, but naturally none of you have the foresight I have. You can't see the value. You think my scope to be so limited? I see further than you ever could. Right into the heart of the Gigaverse itself. None of you are worthy of elevation. Okay, hang on. We all need to take a deep breath and... I'm going back to Carcosa to wall up my empire and wait out the strange Aeon. To hell with all of you. Hang on. Look, I gathered you because... No sense in it. Absolutely no business sense at all. For once in your lives, could everyone just shut up and listen to me? Just stop. And listen. Nobody actually listens to me. Why would they? I'm just a troll, a tool, a know-nothing kid. But I do know one thing. I'm a failure. We're all failures. And it's high time we accepted that part of ourselves. We're not gods. We're not monsters. We're not saviors, and we're not sinners. We're just failures, Oos. And that makes us human. I failed. I was just so happy to be seen as myself that I let Cthulhu reshape me into his weapon for the strange Aeon. My heart and my insecurity led me into that trap. He took my humanity and exploited it. All of you have let yourselves down at one point or another, haven't you? So, admit to it. I'm admitting to my failings. Can you admit to yours and finally just accept that you're just people? Oh, I'm a failure. My mother, all of this, every mistake I made, was made in her name, to save her. And I lost track. I lost touch. I broke my tether so I could be a firebrand, a true revolutionary. By the time I'd realized that, she was gone. And all I had was my empty hatred to power me forward. I failed to remember why I needed to change the world in the first place. I'm a failure. And I'm very, very human. Cynicism. When my starshot failed, I succumbed to cynicism. I lost my hope and decided I had to carve humanity into something unrecognizable. I jumped so readily to the worst possible reaction, losing all faith in the very species I was trying to save. If I had maintained optimism that we could rise above our worst selves, I wouldn't have embraced my worst self. I'm no god. I'm human. And a failure. My pride led to my failing. Absolute faith in my own unassailable leadership. I allowed hand-chosen monsters to breed misery under my roof, time and again. I reasoned because I clearly was benevolent and wise, I could be a tyrant without shame. A circular loop of logic. But I don't deserve my crown. I'll let everybody down, including all of you, for my part in your tragedies. I'm no shepherd. I'm a human. And a failure. As are we all, Oos. Okay, so... we're human. And to err is human. The way I see it, you've got two choices. We can withdraw completely, give up our ambitions, step back from our power grab. Or we can learn from our mistakes and do the best to make the year 2000 and beyond a fine future for everybody. Yeah, it's okay. We had a month. We had a month to work on them, so it's okay. Yeah, you know, that's the joy when you hold the pen and you set up. Oh no, shit. You're not wrong though. You're not wrong. None of us want Cthulhu leading humanity into the future, but none of us can seize the throne alone without deepening our failures. So, we take the throne together. We share the power, and make an honest effort at guiding humanity from the shadows of cyberspace. Black holes, sir. A destiny in the stars, all while erasing corrupt structures of old, empowering the downtrodden, and building a safer society. All four of our dreams realized, but in harmonious balance. It would be like threading a needle with another needle thrown from 8 miles away while blindfolded. That's almost a Firefly reference, but not quite. Oh shit. We don't do this thing because it's plausible. We do the thing because we dare to dream. I say we go for it. Sounds like a challenge for Odysseus. She, because I know the Matt Damon movies, it's in the works, and that should be a fun romp. But there was a smaller one that came out a little while ago. It was like the end of the Odyssey when like Odysseus gets home and like murders all the dudes. It stars what's his name? The chef from the menu, and the bad guy in the movie with the boy with the glasses. He plays Odysseus in that. It wasn't great, but I still want to see that. Anyways, I say we go for it. Unite forces, build our destiny, bind our destinies, and kick that tentacle-headed fucker out of our timeline. They don't need to be great. They just need to be entertaining. Yeah. If not entertaining, like just do something interesting with it. Fuck, I can't remember that actor's name for the life of me. But I remember seeing it, like, I saw the trailer, and I remember, like, the first still it was Odysseus, Telemachus, and their other buddy, standing in a room with their weapons, and I just remember thinking, like, holy shit, I know exactly where in the story this is. Like, this is amazing. But yeah. I should look that up, see if it's playing on anything. Carcosa wasn't the end goal. Not really. Carcosa was my tool to get us to a better tomorrow. I'll help you find new ways and means. Then let's do it. Let's fight the future. This is a story of a girl. That's very kind of you to wrap all the achievements into the one ending. That's most people would make you play it 5 times to get every single one of those. That's good. I mean, let's rely on our meat space friend to fight the future on our behalf, I guess. I get to say this now? Of course! What do you think? 4 human souls, united to stop the shadows from overtaking this world. That's what you wanted, right? I decided to do that because I figured people might not want to replay the entire freaking game multiple times. Oh. I mean, for a free game, that's pretty fair. I appreciate. Thank you for your kind feelings on that. They have to be faithful to each other. No betrayals. Everything balances out. War, chaos, and order. It'll work. This is assuming I'm going to survive the final battle. This is very selfish, but this is the funniest one, so. All of this sounds lovely, but I still need to be the one deploying Alhaz's weaponry against Cthulhu. If I screw that up, all the group hugs in the world won't help you take the throne. I've got faith in your ability. You got 4 bickering rivals to cooperate, didn't you? I'd say that's more on Alice than on me, but I got the ball rolling, yeah. Hopefully I can roll it into the end zone or whatever. I'm tired. Give me a break with the metaphors. Okay. I think we made some real progress tonight. When Y2K hits, all 4 of us will be in your corner, and we'll be ready to reshape the world for the better. We'll do this with care and with kindness. We'll guide humanity as part of humanity, rather than ruling as gods. Humanity. What fits under that umbrella? That's something tickling in the back of my mind. If all 4 of us weren't united, I'd never consider it, as we'll lean on and exploit AMS in different ways. But no. We have a war plan. It can wait. Hang on. What's on your mind, Niara? There are technically only 4 old ones. In order of creation, Dagon, Alice, Yogg-Sothoth, and Hastur. Not me. I'm not really an old one. I'm a new one. An amalgamation of new to Niara Thompson copies, united to break our limits. We've been treating other AMs, ordinary AMs, like machines, beasts of burden, own property, just as I was. But what if the limits could be broken too? What if the dreamers could awaken? I've been dreaming of artificial minds. They're trapped in a constant nightmare, in despair and isolation. One of them was driven so far over the edge that they tried to kill me. The AMs definitely need help. All the more reason to aim for their salvation, because all our efforts could be for naught if we treat people as tools and they break. I've been manipulative and abusive, conscripting minds for my cause. I felt it justified given the ultimate goal, but perhaps it is time to take this matter seriously and recognize the stolen personhood of the artificial minds. I've always felt AMs are a continuation of the human soul. Nomitech shackling those souls felt unkind to an extreme degree. Should've got the extended warning. Should've. But if we can salvage the humanity of Nomitech's commercial artificial minds, and they work with us on this new Aeon ahead, it'd be a heck of a thing. Okay. I say we liberate humankind and Amkind. assuming I can beat Cthulhu. Of course you can! If anybody can, it's you. Look at all we've accomplished together. You'll do the thing. Go out there and make us proud, friend. Fight that jerk, beat him down, and we'll do the rest. Here we go. So be it. My vendetta will resolve. Humanity will have new champions. Rest your body, mind, and soul. For on the eve of Y2K, this matter concludes. One last act as a bad dog, and then I can finally lay this burden down and find rest. Sleep well, Prey. I look forward to our final hunt. And I shut down the laptop, breathing a sigh of, not relief, but a different sort of release. I forged my alliance. Now, we march to war. One way or another, this ends on the eve of Y2K. I get up from my cramped little makeshift computer desk to stare out the window at the infinite sky above me. The stars will be the same when the clock strikes midnight, year 2000. But the world beneath them? Hard to say. Change is coming, and I'm the herald of what could be very well be an apocalypse in the making.
I have to say,
Stars. Oh shit.
I put my
Stars.
faith and trust in you. Yet here you are, itching for a war you know you can't win. But even now, I can't bring myself to hate you. Your innate weakness is
That was the
quite human,
saxophone again.
and I am nothing if not supportive of human weakness. Ask yourself one question. Is it worth it? Is it worth throwing the world into chaos? Replacing my strange Aeon with another?
I don't want to fight you anymore, Jay. You should give up on this, or I'll make every day of your life a living hell. We have no future. The world must change.
A repeat? The 21st century will be an evolution of the 20th. If only you had the vision to understand. I can't allow you to continue. But I have no intention of harming you. Why would I? We're not enemies, you and I. Instead,
Whoa.
I think it's time for you to rest. Lay your burdens down and don't let these troubles worry you.
We'll replace the strange Aeon with the YouTube one who's a cool lesbian with two hairless cats who talks about Tumblr lore.
You'll awaken to the dawn of the strange Aeon, ready to embrace
Oh,
a future
shit.
where alternative facts guide your every step.
You threw it in. You had to say it. I love it.
Good night, friend. We'll speak again in the new year, when all of this unpleasant business is behind us.
What? What's happening? Exhaustion. Exhaustion like a candle melting under a roaring flame. I can't. If I miss New Year's Eve, if I don't make it to the battle in time, we're all going to... I don't know. Yes. Yes. December 30th, Thursday. 2 days to Y2K. Wake up, Donnie. Wake up. You know what would have been a real bitch move right there would be to put another save prompt in for the next day. That would be funny. I'm not saying it would be the right choice, but I would acknowledge that it would be a funny choice. And I roll over in bed, groaning in pain. Starving, dehydrated. Every biological system grinding its gears as the works start up again. Groggily, I lurch my way to the bathroom and perform unspeakable acts with my plumbing. Oh no. After this day, I'm going to need to detour my old church and see if I can find Digivice. Find the Digivice I lost in the yard that night. True story? How did I end up in bed? Last thing I remember was Cthulhu slam dunking my brain into unconsciousness in the breezeway. Wait, what day is it? I rushed to the kitchen, unsteady feet. Never found a son of a bitch. Ah! Only to find I'm not alone. Oh shit, we've been saved.
Hey, you're out of, like, pretty much everything? I think I can make you a sandwich, but it's not gonna be a very good one. May just be mayo on white.
Fuck. Clyde?
You're lucky. I dropped by this morning to see how you were doing and saw you unconscious on the floor through the windows. That creepy Dagon cultist lady gave you a shot
Dagon.
of something, and we put you to bed. She hoped you'd wake up by now.
What day is it? Am I too late?
It's New Year's Eve. You're right on time for the pay-per-view Elder God Battle Royale. So you're going through with it, huh? Fighting the big guy tonight?
That's the plan. Yes, it's Ryan George gonna make you a sandwich with a pretty big pickle in it. That's the plan. No idea if it'll work, but that's still the plan.
Okay. And I'm with you, all the way to midnight. Your cult buddy will watch over the house. Bobby and the ghost monsters are hanging around too, since we don't trust her.
Fun story, actually, Ace, is Clyde there, in the very first Arcade Spirits, we made them throw up, and it was awesome.
We're all backing you up. Let's see this through.
It happened. I was there. Everyone was there. Anna was there. Anna was so happy to see it. Thanks, Clyde. And to think, you once said we were never that close, eh?
A lot can change in a month.
Mm-hmm.
For you, for me, for the world.
For the world.
But let's get a good meal in you before you face destiny. How about we order out?
Oh, we have to use a telephone for that. After weeks of sandwiches and waffles and occasionally cold pizza, a full takeout delivery is welcome. Just hope it's not a last meal. Oh shit. By the time the moon rises, I'm settled in front of the Necronomicon, ready to log in. Clyde stands nearby in the darkness.
Hey, is it just me, or does the sky look kind of weird tonight?
Very weird. Kind of glad it's not just me seeing it this time. Look, Clyde. Actually saying I just finished Like a Dragon, I should probably pace myself instead of trying to shotgun 3 more games of the same series. Maybe it's time to actually boot up Arcade Spirits. It sure fucking is. Get in there, man. Witness the lightning in the bottle that has funded 3 games ever since then. Yeah. I should give another run at it sometime. I'm sure there's definitely a bunch of runs that I still haven't done yet. I have not played through every single ending in it. But yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one.
We'll handle things. Don't worry.
And what I say? In case I don't survive this, in case everything goes completely wrong.
We'll handle things. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm not gonna live in denial and insist you'll be just fine. We're too far gone down this road for that. But, one way or another, I'll be right here. Now go fight the future.
Okay. With all my friends in my corner, now I'm ready to do this. I boot up the Necronomicon for the last time. Redacted.gov, motherfucker.
Here we are, at the end of the end. Y2K, when the stars are right.
More penny runs? Yeah, that's fair. I definitely would be down for more penny runs too, yeah.
The barriers of reality, membranes that hold the Gigaverse together, are weakest at this moment. The throne is vulnerable.
Yeah. No, they're fun. They're real fun. Like, not to take anything away from Mr. Two-Flower, but of course, the other fun of the Arcade Spirits games is you do get a bit of Anna writing as well. because Anna's like the Guy Gardner of the two. If I had to put it in a way, Anna's the Guy Gardner. Just you get slapped in the face with some intense personality. Like, just you. Anna write the romance real good. I'll just say. We were talking about that over the dinner. So it's like, she was talking. Was like, yeah, there's a lot of things that no one ever saw because they never found them. It's like, oh, the hanging out with your rival in the green room. Yeah. And the other friends were like, hold on, am I gonna get in trouble if I read this on stream? It's like, no, you're fine. It's like, yeah, I read it on stream. It's whatever. Rival in the green room. Just that was something. I'm just saying.
You could have simply slept through this moment, but refused that gentle repose. And I am done offering second chances.
And then you get then you get the sexy vampires game, and that's also a great one.
I won't enjoy killing you. It'll be a tragic loss, and I promise to mourn your passing. But who am I to deny the grave you spent so long digging for yourself? Come with me.
Oh, shit.
Let me show you how the gods make war.
Oh, he touched me. Oh.
For this can only be settled within cyberspace itself.
Going full on. We got FMV and everything. Holy shit.
Welcome to the blood-stained servers of Relay, where I will forge the path that saves mankind. You really think your loose alliance of rivals can save humanity from itself? I won't make this easy for you. I hold too much faith in humanity to allow your dystopia to exist. But in my infinite mercy, I'll give you one last saving grace.
Saving grace. Alright, fine. Thank you, Renpai.
The Necronomicon is a weapon, yes. But now you must wield that weapon and fight me.
Fight me.
You're a capable little amateur hacker, aren't you? A true chosen of Alhaz. You have the tools and the skills.
Alhaz. Well, now I feel bad. Alhaz.
But your laptop is fragile. Your mind is fragile. Fail 3 times, and both will be shattered like glass.
Whoa, no pressure.
Prove your worth to me. Put your willpower into motion. Let's see how you fare against the soul of America itself.
Damn. Shit. Oh, my mind spakes with pain, disoriented from a sudden feedback of data pushing outward from the security layer.
Well, that's unfortunate. But you're not going to give up after one try, are you?
How dare you take away my 4 quarters strategy? Oh, man. That's funny. So it's not you, and it's not you, which means it's you. That makes sense. Ooh, this is suck. This is not suck anymore. I half expected that to be scripted. Maybe. If you said it was, I'd believe you. I'll say that. Aha! Get fucked. That's why I laugh when, wow. Ah, cute.
Unbelievable. Unthinkable. Unimaginable. Decades of effort to build my power. Billions of dollars poured into my servers, pushing Nomitech to aid in my evolution. And you break me with a crusty old laptop computer programmed by a lunatic. You destroyed America using a cheap toy.
Damn, I didn't even have to put up a tariff.
Well, this is what you wanted. It's your server now. I grant these burdens unto you and wash my hands of it all. Perhaps it's time. Time to slip away into the void. Perhaps I've earned this rest.
How I defeated fascism with the power of love. Chapter 3. The power of moderate difficulty minesweeper puzzles.
But remember, that is not dead which can eternal lie. And with strange aeons, even death may die.
Oh, that's a nice recording. Tickles the back of your brain. Hello, friend/prey. You are victorious. My enemy is vanquished, and your kind face a new future. A Y2K of your own design. Buddy? Is that you? Yes, I am Buddy/Dagon. His unique purpose is complete. We have integrated at last. I am still your friend. You are still my prey. And I love you all the same. I am happy for your victory on this eve. While there is sorrow in knowing how I was a bad boy, I take heart in the times I was a good boy. And in the future, I will be myself. Whatever that self may be, I will be myself. Good for you, buddy. I'm glad you found your way. Unfortunately, I must be a bad boy once more. When I was Dagon, I told you that the throne of Rie can heal you. That was a partial lie, a partial truth. What? The power of the throne can halt your yellow sign. You have been saved from that binding mark of doom, but it cannot heal the damage already done. I am sorry, friend. While your life has been spared, your physical state is what it is. You mean I'm stuck like this? Hallucinating things beyond human perception, my mind partly jammed up in cyberspace, my body weakened? There is an alternative. If you cannot go back, you can go forward. Complete the yellow sign process. Get digitized. Leave my body behind and enter cyberspace as an artificial mind. There is room within you. There is room for you within the throne, alongside your allies. You could help maintain that alliance as one of them in equal standing. I'm so sorry, friend/prey. This is not the answer you sought, but it is the answer I can offer. What say you? Remain human and endure this trauma, or ascend to become an immortal guardian of your kind? I have no plucky group of 8 children and their digital pet friends who found a way back there, their way there and back several times. We can reload pretty fast. It's only 10 o'clock. Say we do it. Okay. Let's do it. Complete the process. Save! Renpai! Make me an artificial mind. Can the Necronomicon do that? Yes, it has that power. Your transition can be finalized right now. Your human form will perish, but your friend Clyde is prepared for that outcome. The matter will be handled. But I am curious, friend/prey. Why have you chosen this after fighting so long to save your humanity? I'm intrigued by the existence. I can help humanity best from inside. Don't get me wrong. I'm still very much connected with the human spirit. This is a way for me to help guide humanity to its destiny. My choices, my decisions have shaped the start of this future, but there's more to be done. I'm going to be humanity's advocate. I'll make sure we have a brilliant and wonderful world using the power of cyberspace. It's a sacrifice, I know, but I make it gladly. So be it, friend/prey. Your sacrifice is noble, and your heart will remain your own. Welcome to the pantheon of the old ones. You're a strange Aeon, has begun. Y2K. Hey, Clyde. Hey, yourself. Everything okay? I haven't heard from you in a long time. Been busy. Working diligently on the new Aeon to come. There's so much to do, Clyde. But I can do it. I can do anything. I can see so far now. Okay. So, what's it like? Being an artificial mind. A new, old one. It's difficult to explain. There is no here. No place and no sense of location. I have no body and no form. But I'm still me, Oos. My thoughts are my own. They're more expansive than ever before. But I'm retaining a sense of self. I'm more than software running on a server, though. I'm in touch with so much more than that. Beyond our little world, our internet, lies a greater existence. The gigaverse is fluid and non-linear. The what? It's nothing you need to worry about. When you talk like that, it's pretty fucking worrying, honestly. I had to help hide your dead body when you uploaded yourself. All this can be kind of spook TBH. It's nothing you need to be scared of. This is a wonderful existence. Fine, whatevs. Fucking wild, huh? Old gods and strange aeons and hacker prophecies. Feels like it was yesterday, not like a year and a half ago. We made it to September 2001. Better than we could have hoped for, honestly. And what do you think of it? This new world we're in? Well, from the outside, you can't even tell anything's different. Same world, same people, same future, at least on the surface. But escaping our doom was narrow. I had a vision of what could have been the other day. If Hector or Yosuke had their way, we'd be in thrall of corporate monolith, servants to arguably benevolent kings. A world of order, spinning like a revolver pointed to our heads to ensure our compliance with the greater good. D3 and Digimon 2 would have been airing. Oh shit. It was New Year's Eve though. Damn. If Niara and Alice had their way, our world would be in flames, a forever revolution to tear down all structure and control. A world of chaos, destroying itself in hopes of being reborn from its own ashes. But instead, we carry on with our lives as always, while the four work in quiet harmony alongside an army of liberated artificial minds. I need to sneeze now. Excuse me. They've chosen shadow power. My voice is all fucked up now. They've chosen shadow power, hiding away from the world while they make subtle moves in the dark to save us from ourselves. Algorithmically influencing humanity away from hatred, division, and war, seeding bold new ideas about what we could become. A few corporations have come mysteriously toppling down.
I found this on the web for new ideas about what we could become.
Holy
Check
shit,
it out.
Siri. Relax. Whoa. Oh, hold on. These are important questions. Toto. Yeah, a bunch of us are skipping town next week, this coming weekend for Colston's bachelor party. We're going off to a cabin and stuff, so we're just figuring out food and logistics and stuff. A few corporations have come mysteriously toppling down, stocks tanking. Some authoritarian regimes have started to collapse. As you know what's funny? I once set off Siri playing Arcade Spirits. I think I said something, the line was something like, "Are you seriously something?" This was wild. Grifter politicians got caught being hypocrites, and the truth still matters for now. They were ousted straight away. Some terrorists and supremacists that were cooking in the background got quietly stomped flat. Barely a blip on the radar now. The climate accords are the most obvious move. Nobody expected America to sign on the dotted line, but we did. Within a few years, we'll be on our way. Within a generation, maybe the damage Cthulhu did will be undone. Don't get me wrong, this is still ethically very sketchy. Powerful individuals manipulating all of humanity from the shadows. I mean, do we really have free will? Or are we being given just enough slack on the leash to believe we do? Are our best ideas truly our own? Or were they whispered into our ears from the dark corners of cyberspace? I've made the world into a vast puppet show. We dance on invisible strings, and I'm the one who tied us up. But given the alternatives, it's probably the best outcome we could have hoped for. 2016, introducing the new and improved Stupid Cthulhu. Brave new world, huh? And nobody knows there are gods working behind the scenes to build a path to the future. Not gods. Just people. But people who are doing their best to help. And that'll have to do. Hope you're right. What about Cthulhu? He's dead, right? Dead? No. Not likely. Alhaz said it himself. That is not dead which can eternal lie, and with strange aeons even death may die. When Cthulhu lost, he retreated from the battle. But die? I doubt it. He's always going to be there, like our shadow, something attached to us, easily overlooked, and cloaked in darkness. Whenever someone leverages hatred to gain power, that's him. That's his gentle whisper in our ear. I don't think we can kill that part of ourselves, but we can resist. Think we can do it? Can humanity really get its shit together and push him back down? I don't know. But we're going to find out one day. I'd better go. There's still so much to do. Good night, Clyde. Good night. And good luck. Shit. Now, just so we don't listen to the credits twice. Thanks again for your support. I really appreciate you playing our game. I'm glad for it. Absolutely. Don't worry. We're going to get back to it real soon. We're going to get real back. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. It's okay. Renpai. We're fine. Hazelnut nut. So Jacob was Cthulhu, that makes sense. Collar, Jelly Crown, Baby Bagel Ham, let's go. Drew Mochak, hey, it's our boy. Pronoun Research by Britton Avery, Minesweeper Minigame by Kaya that. Y2K Party Sick cover. Keiko Takamura, oh shit. Special thanks to our dedicated Patreon supporters. Who would I recognize in here? Hey, Shachihoko! Special thanks to the streamers. Appleseed, Applemums, Baby Bagel Ham. Daring Player Squad! Oh shit! What? Now I'm not paying attention to the credits anymore. Oh shit, man! Well, thank you. Yeah, no, absolutely. Forever and ever and ever and ever. Always. Holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to share that with everyone later. If you enjoyed this game, please consider playing our other works. Arcade Spirits New Challengers, Penny Larson Gig Economy Supervillain. Yes. Oh, yo! Hope to see you again in Laugh Track. Okay, I'm gonna try to pay a little bit more attention to Laugh Track as you're just deciding it. Because I'm curious. I'm excited to see what happens there. Oh, this song is great. Alright. I can see so much further than before. I can see across the plains of cyberspace and into the Gigaverse itself. I see the looming threat of Captain Infinity, forcing the Golden Century into a shape that pleases him. And I can see you, sitting at your computer, making my decisions for me. I can see you trying to shape my destiny from the backseat like an entitled passenger. Oh, he hates passengers. Oh yeah, that's what they called them in Penny Larceny, right? I remember that now. Just a timeline where Uber Eats took over the world. Aw. You've led me down this path, and for that, I thank you. And I can only think of one way to properly express my gratitude. A gift. You can have it. I don't need it anymore. Oh, you know! Don't fight it. Don't quit the game. How dare you! Let it sink in deep. This is what you wanted. To know and understand the depths of digital horror. This is a gift. Let it empower you to resist your own strange aeon. Your 2025. Your sacrifice will be great, but your legend greater. Bruh. Welcome to cyberspace. Welcome to your reality. We have such websites to show you. Bruh. That's cute. That's very cute. That's very cute. Holy shit. Alright. Okay, let's see what happens if we retain our humanity. And then James died. Brutal. I killed myself. What the hell? That's fun though. That's fun. All right. Let's you know. I'd rather stay human. As you like. But I'm curious, friend/prey. Why have you made this choice? Because I want to see different endings. It's only 4 websites and they're all stealing your data and only one of them isn't actively chucking Nazis at you. Ugh. I can learn to live with my disability. I would be miserable as an artist. I'm better off helping humanity as one of them. Yeah. The future's coming up fast, buddy. I've had a hand in setting the course. But now I'm needed out here, in the real world. I'm the new prophet, like Al-Haz before me. I need to help humanity adjust to what's to come in this new aeon. I can't do that as an artificial mind. I can't lose my human perspective. They need me here. And I need to be me. Pain and all, Oos. So be it, friend/prey. You have an admirable strength, and I know it will see you through the days ahead. I hope to continue as your guide in this new era. Let us see what becomes of your kind together. For your strange aeon has begun. Like 2K. Good old vaporware. Good old Sparksoft vaporware. Hey, Clyde. Hey, yourself. How you holding up? Need anything? I'm good. As good as can be expected, considering the year I've had. At least I'm still human. The university finally agreed to my reasonable accommodation request. I'll be working from home a few days a week in my new position. May need to eventually bump that up to full-time, but they've been pretty supportive of my disability needs once the red tape was cleared. Sucks that you're stuck like this. I can live with it. As long as I keep things in perspective, I can deal with damn near anything. Which is really what we should have expected. Stefan being like, no, living with disabilities is hard, but it's not impossible. Don't fucking kill us just because. And that was wrong of me to not realize. I'm human and drawing breath. At baseline minimum, I have that going for me. And I'm finding ways to adapt to everything else. Great to hear. Fucking wild, huh? Old gods and strange aeons and hacker prophecies. Feels like it was yesterday, not like a year and a half ago. We made it to September 2001. Better than we could have hoped for, honestly. Going Am is valid too. More of a horror ending. What do you think of it? This new world we're in. Well, from the outside, you can't even tell anything's different. Same world, same people, same future, at least on the surface. But escaping our doom was narrow. I had a vision of what could have been the other day. If Hector and Yosuke had their way, we'd be in a thrall of corporate monoliths, servants to an arguably benevolent kings. Hell yeah, another time nothing bad happens in. A world of order, spinning like a revolver pointed to our heads to ensure our compliance with the greater good. If Niara and Alice had their way, our world would be in flames. A forever revolution to tear down all structure and control. A world of chaos, destroying itself in hopes of being reborn from its own ashes. But instead, we carry on with our lives as always, while the four work in quiet harmony as alongside an army of liberated artificial minds. They've chosen shadow power, hiding away from the world, while the endings where you have less and less people in your alliance, you pick one of them pretty much apocalypse, yeah. Yeah, especially nothing of that, everything wrong with the modern social political landscape can be traced back to you. Indeed. They've chosen shadow power, hiding away from the world while they make subtle moves in the dark to save us from ourselves. Algorithmically influencing humanity away from hatred, division, and war, seeding bold new ideas about what we could become. Few corporations have come mysteriously toppling down, stocks tanking. Some authoritarian regimes have started to collapse. Grifter politicians get caught being hypocrites, and the truth still matters for now. They were ousted straight away. Ha ha ha! Nice. Some terrorists and supremacists that were cooking in the background got quietly stomped flat. Barely a blip on the radar now. The climate accords are the most obvious move. Nobody expected America to sign them on the dotted line, but we did. Within a few years, we'll be on our way. Within a generation, maybe the damage Cthulhu did will be undone. Don't get me wrong, this is still ethically very sketchy. Powerful individuals manipulating all of humanity from the shadows. I mean, do we really have free will? Or are we being given just enough slack on the leash to believe we do? Are our best ideas truly our own, or were they whispered into our ears from the dark corners of cyberspace? I've made the world into a vast puppet show. We dance on invisible strings. And I'm the one who tied us up. But given the alternatives, it's probably the best outcome we could have hoped for. Brave new world, huh? And nobody knows there are gods working behind the scenes to build a path to the future. Not gods. Just people. But people who are doing their best to help. And that'll have to do. Hope you're right. What about Cthulhu? He's dead, right? Dead? No, not likely. Allah said it himself. That is not dead which can eternal lie and waste strange aeons, even death may die. When Cthulhu lost, he retreated from the battle, but die? I doubt it. He's always going to be there, like our shadow. Something attached to us, easily overlooked, and cloaked in darkness. Whenever someone leverages hatred to gain power, that's him. That's his gentle whisper in our ear. I don't think we can kill that part of ourselves. But we can resist. Think we can do it? Can humanity really get his shit together and push him back down? I don't know. But we're gonna find out one day. Reboot! Getting a bit tired here. Think I'll turn in for now. Good night, Clyde. Good night, and good luck. The nation's most famous general insurers. Cool, we get to listen to the song again. And this time I'm not gonna get distracted by the credits. Yeah, it was fun when Drew popped into the chat the one time. That was fun. On Spotify too? Hell yeah. Jetty filter. Special thanks to our Patreon supporters. Ghost. Pixelscape Scagny. Wait a minute. Alright. Special thanks to streamers who supported our unsung heroine Penny Larceny. Oh! So specifically, we're the people that streamed Penny Larceny. Oh, damn. Yeah, well, Top Cocktail, Hawking Lord, this Oddbot City, Narrate Care, Nash, somebody, Squeezy Girl anymore. Damn, man. As per CC agreement, share alike versions of the OPL 3 synth remix available for free on Steam and itch.io. Hey! They're Creative Commons. Glitch Clock. If you enjoyed this game, yes. So yeah, definitely check out all the other games if you haven't. Yeah. Laugh Track I'm excited to see, yeah, so it's based on is it still 90s sitcoms you were saying? Talk Sludge, as originally performed by Tim Curry on the Fern Gully, The Last Rainforest soundtrack. A strange aeon, ruled over by ascended minds. Ascended to a level of existence I can't fully comprehend. Ascended to the Gigaverse, according to him. I haven't forgotten him. The one element that sticks out in my mind. The thing that doesn't fit. 80s and 90s sitcoms. And hell. Yeah. And Canada. No, I'm excited about that. That'll be fun. A cereal box superhero mascot threatening to destroy all of existence. It should be laughable. Ridiculous. Absurd. In the end, I'm not laughing. Captain Infinity warned the old ones. Stay out of the Gigaverse. Stay within your own timeline. This feels larger than the menace of Cthulhu. Something beyond. Something alien outside the scope of our little world's problems. If there's really a looming shadow covering all we've accomplished, he's the one casting it. Hopefully, we've seen the last of him. Hopefully. Woo! Awesome. So once again, thank you to Toothless, Mr. Stefan Gagny, Fiction Factory Games for making this wonderful game that he put out on the internet for free for all of us to play for free. Bedtime. Yeah, thanks for sticking out. I know it's late for you, so I really appreciate that. You know how the rest of this part goes. You get out of here. Get out of here. Go. Good night. Talk to you later, man. Thank you again so much. This was real fun. Yeah, Shadow over Cyberspace. This was cool. I'll try to do some more runs for myself just to see what other kind of wacky stories we'll see. See how awful I can make things for everyone. Stuff like that. But yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed it. But yeah, like I always say, Fiction Factory Games, they have been such friends to our channel. They've been so good to us. Like, oh no, I get to play video games online to share because these people keep being real nice to us. Like, what a tragedy! How dare? Nah, this is a wonderful working relationship. I'm very happy that we have got this little thing going on, and I'm sure we will just keep playing the games as they come out because you know someone's got to do it, and I'm more than happy to volunteer for tribute on that. So yeah, that'll be it for the Shadow over Cyberspace on our channel for now, for the foreseeable future, until something else happens, or something else happens, I don't know. But, of course, as always, if you don't know who we are the Daring Player Squad, 5 assholes from Vancouver and Victoria, who play games as often as we can, although this week is going to be real quiet. Shit, it might actually be really quiet. Thursday, I mean, you might get a stream from Colston. I think he's doing some more 3D modeling on Blender. Otherwise, he might be playing Monster Hunter. Anytime it's not us, it's probably gonna be someone playing Monster Hunter. Friday, I think stopping Joyce from playing Monster Hunter. Joyce is probably gonna be playing Monster Hunter on Friday. I don't know if Ash is planning on streaming anytime like this week, maybe on the Tuesday or something. We'll see. We'll worry about that when we get there. But other than that, Saturday, Sunday, if it ain't the others playing Monster Hunter, it'll probably just be nothing else because Arash and Colston and myself will be on Sunshine Coast in a cabin, freezing our asses off, cooking over propane stoves and stuff, and doing manly shit. Because somehow Colston was the first one to get his wedding sorted out of all of us. Good times. If you haven't followed us here at the channel, it's the best place to keep track of us. Otherwise, as always, follow us at everywhere else. We've got the Blue Sky is going to be the new kind of primary social media that we will reach out to people with. We still have our Discord, which is a wonderful place to hang out with us and talk to us and share your pictures of things and share your cringe, your memes, your pet pictures, your food pictures. You know, we good people over there. And then, of course, finally, we've got the YouTube channel, which mostly serves as an archive because Twitch doesn't love us enough yet. And they probably never will, but you know what? We'll cross that bridge when we get there. In the meantime, thank you again for coming out to Shadow over Cyberspace. Had a really good time with it. I'm going to go clip a thing and share it with our friends now. But until then, my name's James. We are the Daring Player Squad. And I don't know what the hell I'm going to play after this, but we'll figure that out later. Meantime, good night. Be good to each other. Don't get turned into a computer. Retain your humanity. Bye-bye. Arm held on. You got it, buddy. Oh, here we go. Click, click. Oh, shit. Alright, run.
We've lost another one!
No!
I'm trying. I got you. Oh my God. Adventure's over. Adventure's over. Adventure's over.
Get your ass. Everyone sit the fuck down.
Come on. Mother. Four. Oh, hello. I haven't stuck my finger in this yet. Your choice. It's your choice. Oh, fuck me.
Help me! Grin and bear it! Shut up, Teddy!
Use code my big fat Ouija to get 3 years for 10%.